everyone. Welcome to ThinkTank episode 45. 45.
45.
I am Jen.
I'm Jess.
And as you can see, you can't see my face today. Zoom decided not to recognize my camera. And we're a bit in a time crunch today, so you get my avatar for today.
Yay!
I'll hopefully have it fixed for next week. Shouldn't be a problem, but
yeah.
Today is a bit of a lot. So, but yeah, how are we doing this week?
This week was long. I had a 6-day work week, and Friday, Saturday was a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
Just
longer
like
days.
10-hour days on Friday and Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard some bad news this morning.
Yes.
I just want to pay tribute to him. I'm gonna try not to cry again while saying it. We've had to put my cat Bruno to sleep this morning. So he's not suffering anymore, but
That's good.
Still hurts a lot.
Yeah, I was teaching children at summer camp when my dog passed away. And my mom had sent me this video of her like last day. And I was like with kids, so like you're just trying not to show anything.
Yeah, my mom told me, I think on Saturday, that she was gonna call the vet today to get an appointment. She didn't think she would get one today.
Right.
But they had an opening this morning. And so she went there and now she's at work.
Yeah. It's never like easy losing a pet because they really like become a part of your family.
It was also my first pet, so.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse. Storm was not my first pet. So.
And I wasn't there.
Yeah. I wasn't either, so that's fun. But I think, they're not suffering anymore.
Yeah.
And they're having like a very
now we're just like a bit worried about how Benjo's gonna react. And we're just hoping like he's not gonna let himself go because he's like very healthy still for an 11-year-old cat.
Right.
So
I'm sure like your mom and dad and brother will give him lots of love so that he'll.
He's a needy little bitch, so yes. Without a doubt.
Well, there you go.
He was the needy one out of the two cats.
Yeah,
that's so I'm gonna fair. And it's kind of like super freaking emotional too, because like yesterday, I think on Saturday I decided to get like a oil portrait done of Bruno for my mom for Christmas. And I ordered it yesterday.
Aww.
And I just got a message back from the artist, like as we were speaking.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
My parents got us, like in memory of Storm, they got us her paw print on this like ceramic plate in like her colors. So they like decided like what her colors were and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it said like they had like engraving on it.
No.
It was very sweet. I like knew I had like a sixth sense about it because usually we open like one present on Christmas Eve and then the rest on Christmas Day. And they like handed me this present and I was like, I know exactly what this is. Yeah. I'm feeling it. I felt it. I was like, she's here. I know it. I sense it.
She's here.
I feel her. And I was right, obviously, but yeah. I also since it's November,
I'm gonna get one for myself eventually as well.
yeah, it's nice to like remember and memorialize and all that kind of stuff. But it's November now, so I have my holiday mugs out.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I won't put my Christmas stuff up until after November 11th.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get our Christmas stuff like soon enough so we can probably decorate during Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, that's nice.
Like at least put our tree up.
Yeah.
But we need to get the said tree.
Yes. There's so much. I'm like looking at my calendar right now because it's like right in front of me, and I'm like,
yeah.
I have so much to do.
Yeah.
Before the end of this month. So much is happening.
But it is November, which means it is Diabetes Awareness Month.
Yes.
And in the last episode, we said that we would share like anecdotes, or, like stories, like at least one each every November episode.
Oh, I have some great stories.
Do you want to start then?
Okay, I will tell the one I like to call the airport ridiculousness.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I've had my fair share, so I'm interested.
So we're heading to Ontario with my dad, my brother, and myself. And we spent like a whole week there with my aunt and uncle. You know, it was a really good time. So we're heading home to Alberta. And through airport security, we get stopped. And like, normally that's like whatever, like we're carrying needles and all this kind of stuff. Like it's whatever.
Yeah.
So the reason we get stopped, she's like going through and she's like, you can't have snacks on the plane. And I'm like looking at my dad being like, did this bitch not see the needles? Like, is she so concerned
about the snacks?
About the fucking snacks? And then my dad's like, yeah, because my brother's a diabetic. And she was like, oh, that makes sense. And I was like, I'm sorry, did you not see the needles going through? Like,
I have one.
What?
Like from when I moved here. So like speaking of airport security, I was moving from Montreal to Kansas City. And I brought like a lot of insulin with me because like I don't know exactly when I'm gonna see my new doctor. Now I know, but like I still need enough insulin
to keep you alive. Yeah.
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 And so it was like something like 23 vials of insulin. And so I go through the machine.
Yeah.
Obviously, they see my palm. They're like, do you have anything in your pockets? I was like, no, I literally do not have pockets. I'm wearing leggings. What do you mean? And I'm like, oh, it's my insulin pump. And so like they swipe my hands, my pump and everything. They do a pat down. Like I'm used to it. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
I turn around and this lady is waiting for me. And I see the image of my bag showing up. And I know exactly which bag it is. It is my like the one that I roll around, like my suitcase carry-on.
Right.
I also had a backpack, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I look at it and I was like, oh, so my insulin showed up. And so even before she said anything, and she was like, oh, it's insulin. I was like, yes. Didn't you hear that? Didn't you hear me saying that I have an insulin pump to like your colleagues 2 seconds ago?
No. No.
And like her giving me a pat down and literally showing my pump. No. And then she just like opened it up, looked, and closed it back. And
yeah.
Like she didn't move anything. I was like, I have no reason to lie.
That's the thing, like, and it's not like we carry, like my brother usually carries like a letter and like there's everything in there.
Yeah, I have a plastic card saying I'm a diabetic. I
Yeah.
could, like, I'm traveling with these things.
Yeah.
And
he's got his like medical alert on it. It was like one of those things where I was like, we got stopped because of
for
snacks.
snacks instead of needles. That's really funny.
In my mind, I was like, so you would have allowed those needles to just go on through.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, perfect. But like the snacks, that's a security issue.
Apparently. But like this week, like the actual story I wanted to tell is actually my diagnosis story.
Oh.
From 11 years ago.
my brother's is quite funny too, but go on.
So I got diagnosed at the age of 13. I was a secondary one, so like just started secondary school. It was May 6th of 2010. Back in the day, yo. And like my mom was kind of worried, so like we went to our family doctor, got like blood work done, hated it, cried because I hated needles. Like I had a phobia of needles back then, which is kind of ironic.
Yeah.
And so about a week later, my mom gets a call from a family doctor. He's like mad, like very upset because the technician in charge of like scanning my results had my results for over a week of me being like through the roof,
right,
and waited a whole week to send them back to my doctor. So I could have been diagnosed like a whole week earlier. And my doctor was like so fucking mad because he's like, you're letting this 13-year-old girl with like a blood sugar in the high 20s,
yeah,
just like around, like, you know, the results, and you okay, yeah. And so he was like really mad. And so my mom gets the call and he's like, yeah, I have like very big news, you need to come in today.
Oh,
because he's like, I'm not giving you these results over the phone.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so we go in after after school, because like my school was we finished school at like 2:15, so like we go and he gives us the news. I start crying, but I didn't really know why I was crying, because like I'm 13, never had like big health issues, never broken a bone,
right.
Like I was like a fairly healthy kid, like never really have any infections growing up either.
Oh wow.
So like I had like ear infections like maybe once, and that was about it. And so like the next day we continue like as normal, because like we don't know exactly what to do yet. And so I go to school, do my 3 third periods before lunch, and then during lunch I hear the intercom at school calling me to the front office, and I'm like,
oh no,
what the fuck? Like, I'm a straight A student, what is this? And so I go, and my mom is there, and she's like, we gotta go, like I'm leaving with you right now. I was like, Mom, they're giving, like, I can pick up my photos at lunch, and like I want to pick up my photos, Mom. And so we waited, and we went a bit early, and we were like, we have to leave for the hospital, can you like give her photos early, like we need to go like right now. So give me my photos, get in the car, and we have to drive to Montreal, which can be a bitch, but because it was like noon, no rush hour traffic, wasn't too bad. And then we get to the children's hospital. We get into the ER, because what happened is that my doctor was like, I contacted the children's hospital, you need to go to the ER now, they're waiting for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And so we get there, they bring us to triage right away, after making my hospital card, and they're like, okay, you're in for this and that, like, obviously, how are you feeling? I was like, well,
confused.
I was like, well, I'm feeling okay, like I was at school doing my normal thing, and now I'm here and I don't really know why.
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay, you're feeling okay, like you're not like feeling like you're about to faint or like anything. I was like, well, I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
Which is normal for yeah. And they were like, okay, like you can go back, this is your number, like you can go back into the waiting room. And like, okay. Made us wait 2 hours because I was feeling okay. Like it was really weird. Like my blood sugar was like super fucking high. Like apart from like being thirsty, going to the bathroom a lot, and like peeing the bed at 13, which is not normal, obviously.
No, not at all.
And like eating a lot, losing weight, but I was like mentally, I was okay. So like I was getting like straight A's in school. I was like still doing karate twice a week. Like I was like my body was still functioning enough. Like I wasn't like a zombie or anything. I was still functioning, even though my blood sugar was through the roof.
Right.
And so they made us wait. I like was reading, doing my homework, like straight A student, you know. And then we go back. They take my blood sugar. I'm like at 24, which is like funny enough, not the worst blood sugar I've had in the 11 years I've been diagnosed. And they kept me overnight in like the observation room in the ER. And like normally these rooms are like the glass rooms. So you feel like a lab rat.
Yeah.
And so when they told my mom that they weren't gonna keep me, like my dad just got off work and he was like, do you need me to bring anything? Because I only had my school bag with me.
Right.
And so like they bring me like my blankie, my PJs, they brought me more books because that's literally all I had to do. And they pricked my finger a couple times during the night. Also, just letting you guys know, most of the time, the blood sugar machines in the hospitals are like, we call them the vampire because one, they prick super fucking hard. Yes. And two, they require so much more blood than the home machines.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
But yeah, that's like my diagnosis story. Like the next day, like the next day I was allowed to go home.
Oh wow.
Like they gave us the prescription, picked up the prescription. Like they showed my mom how to like give me insulin for the first night.
Yeah.
And then like the next day for 5 days, we had to go back to the hospital for
like information.
Classes.
Yeah,
classes.
Yeah.
And it kind of hit me because we were like a couple families, we're like 5 families.
Right.
And we were in a class with the parents of a 2-year-old that just got diagnosed.
Yeah.
That hit hard.
I will tell my brothers next week, but ours was traumatic, and it involved both my brother and myself being in the hospital at the same time.
Oh, I'm excited to hear that.
Traumatizing, to say the least.
All right, so let's dive into the BTS news because like
we got so much happening this week. I think we should start with the award announcements.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So let me get into this, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. We got the Mama Award announcement.
We did, which us internationals can vote for. Like international armies can vote for this award.
Yeah. So they were nominated for Best Male Group. Best Collaboration for My Universe.
Was not expecting that one.
No, and it's amazing. Best Dance Performance for Male Group for Butter.
Obviously.
Worldwide Fans Choice Top 10. Artist of the Year. Song of the Year for My Universe and Butter. So they're competing against themselves. And Album of the Year for B.
That's crazy. The Song of the Year is it's so funny. Like it's freaking hilarious.
Have you seen the memes for that nomination?
Oh, I have. It's like it's BTS versus BTS.
All the time.
It's so funny to me that we're gonna be competing against ourselves in that regard. I think it's so funny. It's so funny to me. I freaking love it though.
And then we got the BTS nomination for MMA.
Yes. Now that one, only Arcade Diamonds can vote for that one, which they're doing great, by the way.
I am not worried.
Yeah, I'm not worried at all. I saw the stats this morning and they're killing it. So
yeah, I love Arcade Diamonds.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, so they were nominated for Top 10 Artist, the Netizen Popularity Award,
Crazy.
Best Male Group,
of course,
Album of the Year for B,
yes,
Song of the Year for Butter,
yes,
and I believe they also got a special award for Legendary Performance for Idol,
which is crazy.
I love Idol.
It's so more
than deserved.
Agreed. And we don't know yet if Artist of the Year is on that award categories yet. Hopefully,
I see them eyes in the doc.
Hopefully, it'll be like announced soon. I don't know when it's going to be announced, but yeah. With the Mama, I will leave the link for the voting down below, as well as we're still voting for the People's Choice Awards and American Music Awards. So please keep voting on Twitter and TikTok and on their websites. Please, please, please. It's very important.
Wie important.
Very important. And we already know, based on this morning, that with the American Music Awards, we're actually getting a performance. So they will be at American Music Awards. They're doing Butter with Megan Thee Stallion.
My heart.
I'm so excited.
My heart.
I'm so excited. So
this is giving me like the same excitement as when they did Boy With Love.
Oh my god. Yeah, or DNA. The first word.
But like when they're able to do their collaborations with the actual artist, it makes me so excited.
It's gonna be so exciting. So the AMA Artist of the Year is like, vote for that award because we want them to win while they're actually at the event.
Yeah,
it's gonna be exciting
so much.
So that's like crazy. They're gonna be like in, because like when is the AMAs is on the 21st, is it?
Yeah, they're probably gonna get there early so they also can practice over there, probably.
Oh my god, things are happening.
Like they did for when like Black Swan and everything.
Oh right, yeah.
That's the feeling it's giving me.
Because
like if they're going for the concert, might as well be there for for longer.
Yeah, well, you know, they have like the American Music Awards, they have their 4 concert dates, and then they also have Jingle Ball.
Probably Jingle Ball. Honestly, don't know.
I don't know. I'm not going, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's happening.
The one thing I will say is the irony, because I saw the ticket sales and prices for the American Music Awards, and it's insane. They're asking for like $800 for a ticket.
Oh, no.
I'm like, people have been complaining about this tour tickets. $800 for like front row seats. No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
No. So nobody complain about tour ticket prices, because absolutely not.
We also got 2022 season's greetings spot 2, so like more photos.
Oh my god. I am so excited to get my package.
I was like, fast enough.
I know. Well, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna spend money on Weavers for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we need to chill for a little bit.
Lies. I lie to myself every single time I see that. God damn it. They need to chill for like 30 seconds. I literally have a Weavers package coming today. Do I know what it is? Absolutely I don't, because I have too many on the roster.
Apparently I have one arriving tomorrow.
Yeah, I have no. I got the notification and I was like, what is this? I was like trying to rack my brain.
Because mine get delivered with UPS now. So I can track it in my app. Well, I'm lucky on that front, but like everything gets delivered, like gets shipped way later.
Yeah. Good point.
Because they still have to import it. to the US to be able yeah.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So like my on DVD still hasn't arrived.
It hasn't. Oh wow.
No, it should ship this month.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to be very patient to be a
US Army.
yeah,
Clearly.
very
I
patient.
don't know if I have patience, so actually I know I don't have patience.
Yeah, so see like the season's ratings will start shipping at the beginning of February for me.
Wow. I don't know what to I don't know what to say to that because like global is being shipped beginning of December.
And like the Dalmajon merch will be shipped late January.
That hasn't even shipped. That was like months ago.
I know.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
But yeah, my Map Thistle one, let's see, starts shipping on the 24th of this month.
That's crazy. I, dislike. They really need to figure their shit out. Oh, they really, really do.
Don't even have a time for the TXT stuff, apparently.
Oh. Well, shit.
Yeah, they don't have the start shipping thing, so I don't know when I'm gonna get that.
Wow.
What about
Crazy.
this one?
Speaking of shipping, and just like Weverse in general, I watched the Hybe 2021 briefing.
Uh-huh.
Very interesting
Mm-hmm.
overall. First of all, the thing that I'm most excited about is that we're getting these like stories. It's like an interactive like story, which is so exciting. So we're getting Seven Fates, which is the BTS one. That'll be.
I'm guessing I'm getting Wattpad again.
Oh my god! I literally, I forgot that I had an account.
Yeah.
So when I tried to make a new one, they were like, "You already have one," and I was like, "When did I make this?" So apparently, I made it like first year university because it had a photo.
Your fan fiction phase.
Oh god, let's not even. I don't. It had like a photo of me and a friend from university at like a party that we went to as like my image. Oh. And I was like, oh no. But BTS's Seven Fates will be released January 14th. And Hyphen is called Dark Moon. Theirs is released January 15th. And Star Seekers, which is TXT, which we did get a little tease for it throughout all of their albums, which I was like, I was wondering why Star Seekers was becoming like such a big thing. Now we know. It's going to be a new story.
Not surprised.
Yeah. And theirs is going to be released January 16th. So that's really exciting. So they're doing it on Wattpad and Webtoon as well as like a combined effort. So I'm assuming the Wattpad stuff will be like actual written stories, and then the Webtoon will probably be like a
like an actual animated comic,
yeah, an animated comic. Well, because like the Star Seekers one, we do like they with their latest release Frost. Have been teasing like Star Seekers in terms of that and all of their like animated music videos that they have.
Yeah.
It's really giving me like especially like it's giving me like BTS World like
and
vibes.
It's very TXT.
Very TXT. Yeah. I'm excited to see like what will unfold with that, because based on like the stories that we've gotten from TXT throughout their music videos,
it's very like magic related.
Yeah. And then Hyphen is more like that vampire werewolf storyline, especially with their like latest releases of music.
Yeah. Also, what is this about a BTS game?
Yeah, they're gonna be so BTS and Hybe sort of came together and created a game. So BTS designed this game, and they put their own like stories and influence on it. We didn't get like enough of a tease about what kind of game this is going to be like.
I'm still stuck on Rhythm Hive, and I'm like grinding RuneScape like my life depends on it. So
I think it might be maybe similar to what is that game called? It's the one where they like designed like skins and stuff in. What is that fucking game called?
was it like the latest one that came out?
No, it's been for a while. Let me just open my Steam so I can figure out what this is. But yeah,
it's on Steam.
Not yet. This game that's like I think it might be similar to, possibly. If I know, like, because I know Jin is really into playing games.
Yeah.
And so is yeah, and so is like Jimin and Tae. So I don't think it'll be like a shooter, for example. I don't think it'll be like in that realm. I think it'll be more story based.
This and is especially the kind because of games that I like. So yes.
Yeah. Please. I think it'll be more similar to Maple Story. That's the one I was thinking of. I think it'll be similar to, my thought process is it'll be similar to Maple Story, where you're having like a story and then there's like levels that you have to like beat and stuff like that. That's what I think it's going to be like, which I'm not mad about, but who knows? The other thing that was talked about during that Hybe Briefing was the Weverse update. So Weverse and VLive are basically combining together, which is going to be, yeah, like one less app that we have to worry about. Like us going back and forth between like Twitter, Weverse, VLive, and then back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. So
well, just like for example, for like the official content, like the translation, the subtitles were not exactly the same. So now we're actually gonna get like one official subtitle, and we're like, thank you.
Yeah, which is it's very, very exciting. So I'm really excited about all the things they talked about. Obviously, they talked about a lot more stuff like artist expression and creativity, and that's what they're focusing on for 2022. I know that there is some other stuff in that briefing that we disagree with. At least I am hesitant to disagree with at this point. We just don't know enough information about what they were talking about.
Yeah, a lot with like the briefings and stuff. Like some of the stuff that is more fleshed out, they're gonna give like a lot of information, and then they're gonna throw stuff that they know the public might not be like fully okay with, but like at the end of the day, it is a company. So.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's a company and they want to make money with it. Now, I'm not really gonna go into the part of that briefing that a lot of people disagree with. One, because I don't really know much about it, and I haven't done my own research when it comes to what they're exactly talking about. The part that everybody is like concerned. Concerned isn't the right word.
What's going on, Hybe?
Concerned about was the NFT collaboration. So I don't know enough about it to have like a conversation about or to speak on myself. I do know that at this point I disagree with that move. However, I know that a lot of other companies, especially in the States, you know, like Disney and Netflix, you know, they do deals with these types of company. If you don't know what an NFT is, it's basically like cryptocurrency. And I just, again, I don't know enough about it to have like a actual conversation to discuss what that actually means and how that will work in terms of the company. And I don't think they do either, which is why it was like a small section of that briefing. So I think the thing is like we have to wait and see how that will affect things. But I don't think that will affect BTS or TXT or Enhypen or any of their other IPs or properties. I don't think that that is necessarily going to affect the quality of work or like how that will affect BTS. I don't think that any of those things will be
at the end of the day.
that.
We just want like our boys to be,
which we already know that they are.
Yeah,
like
so
I feel like, you know, Big Hit is under the umbrella of Hybe, right? Like the first briefing that we had when they were making this new company, Big Hit is like a small section of this bigger umbrella, which is Hybe. So I think like the initial outrage to me seemed very like out of place because we don't really know enough about it. What I will also say, I think we've mentioned this previously, but to have a company sharing their details about what they're planning on doing for the next year doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's unheard of,
like,
literally.
They don't talk to their customer, like a lot of companies don't talk to their customer base about a rollout of what's going to be happening in the next year.
Most companies like I can just like put this as an example for like when I worked in pharmacy, a lot of like private insurance company would change like plans and stuff like that without telling their customers. So having Hybe literally like at least once a year go out and tell like their plans for the next year is literally unheard of, and
it doesn't happen.
The transparency is very admirable.
It's crazy. I mean, even with this like section, they obviously did that for a specific purpose. Like if they were trying to hide it, they wouldn't have mentioned it at all.
Yep.
So the fact that they did, to me, kind of sends like we want to test the waters here and see where our customer bases are at in terms of these kind of things. So it'll be interesting to see how they implement these sort of changes. Obviously the ones that are exciting are going to be great, and I can't wait to see what all of those things are going to entail, and how that's all going to work out together. But I think going forward it's going to be like very interesting, to say the least.
Hybe just shared a moment with us on Weverse.
Oh, he did?
And it actually like kind of jumps us into one of our next subjects. So the Juri-san OST came out. And so we got the new like Jin song, and Hybe posted about the song. And so now he's just like commenting on his members' posts, but
Hybe.
Yeah, he's so proud of his members all the time.
Look at him commenting on like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Hybe, please. He's like commenting on everybody's post. What's happening?
Yeah. I mean, he's being Hybe. Like this is. But yeah,
you're a cute villain to Yoongi.
And like the post about the songs, like, what's the voice? Oh, he just commented on Jin's post again, and on RM's. What's going on, Hybe?
Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, Hybe, you are the cutest person. Like, oh, thank you always, our charms leader. That, geez, he is the cutest person ever. He loves his members so much. Hybe, I love you. Yeah, Jin, so yours.
I cried.
It's a lot. His voice is just so crystal clear in that song. I love the slow build up, and the ending is just so like, oh, how do I even describe it? It's painful, but like in a good way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, as a parenthesis, Facebook is being cruel today. Okay, proceed. Yeah, I cried when I listened to it, and then I had to listen to it a couple times.
Yeah.
And then I cried again.
His voice is just so.
I've had like the same reaction to when Falling, like the JK cover came out.
Yeah. Like, why are they just killing us with like the intense, painful songs? Like, it's killing me. I love this song. It's so like, I love the beginning like delicacy of it, and then it just like hits you hard in that
Yeah.
middle ending part, and then you're just left in like a void of like pain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pain. That's the word.
pain. It's painful. It's
But like
so like, oh.
I just love that we get to see like so many different sides of his voice.
Yes, yes. Because, like, to me, this is something that's like maybe the like most similar or closest song that I could think that was similar to this one is Abyss, because you
Yeah.
can really just like hear that like painful like stretching. It's
Awake is
unbelievable.
kind of close too.
Awake is pretty close.
And like
Epiph
the way that you get like the lower and then the
yeah.
higher the long notes
I would
and
say like Epiphany, like overall, is like
yeah.
very like high register
Hmm.
for the most part. And then Moon is just so like it's so sweet and like
Moon is so fun.
it's just so fun.
Also, our friend Moon is so fun.
Yes,
Also,
true. Love you, Moon.
it was like I had to mention it. Speaking of Moon,
But
but like
yeah,
we're talking
I love
about
it.
Weavers too. Uh, Namjoon literally wrote us a love letter after that. Yeah.
Every time that man speaks, it like it hits me right to my core. And it always makes me like reevaluate and rethink things, like especially like emotionally.
It was like I thought it was eloquent, but then Kim Namjoon is just like
He just comes in and destroys my soul and then puts it back together, and it's always better uh than it was left.
yeah,
So
that's true. And then we
um
get Jin posting about biking.
Namjoon and Jin biking home from work. I mean, okay, they're working, so album soon.
Also, Hobie just posted another photo, and it's a rainbow.
A rainbow.
Uh huh.
Is he heading home from work? What's happening?
I do not know.
My God. Hoba, I love you.
Love you.
I love you. But yeah, I'm kind of like, I know Namjoon obviously bikes home because he doesn't
Yeah.
drive. Dude, same. Bestie, same. But I'm kind of surprised at Jin actually biking home now. Maybe him and Namjoon are doing it together.
Namjin.
Namjoon, they're having a
Wink
bike
wink.
home together.
The
I don't
parents.
know. It
The
it, it
parents of
seems
BTS.
sus. I mean, Jin literally bought Namjoon a new bike for his birthday. So did
Yeah,
he buy
maybe.
himself one
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So they can bike
so they
together.
can bike together? That's freaking cute.
Yeah,
That's
that's
some
adorable.
that is some cute level
But
shit.
like, speaking of the like maybe new album, like in the soup, they kind of like talk about it.
They hint
Question
towards it.
question mark.
I mean, like Yoongi and Yoongi had like come up with a beat and then it was like, JK, you gotta write some lyrics.
But
And
also, I think
then
he was talking about it with
Namjoon,
June.
yeah.
Yeah,
When they like literally blocked the sound, I was like, I can still hear something. Damn
like what
it.
is this?
Ah, damn it, editors. You have an in and I want to know what's happening.
My heart.
Hybe, you gotta hire me so that I can work on those shows so that I have an insider knowledge. I'm a good editor, I promise. Even assistant editor. I'm a good editor.
She's the best. She's the best.
So I need to know.
See,
Yeah,
it's
in the
Jan
soup.
approved.
Jan approved. Yeah, in the soup 204. So many things happened in 204. Oh man, I love it. Like I posted on my like personal Twitter about um just how like healing in the soup is, like
Yeah.
overall. It's just I like Friday especially was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
be
have to watch 203 and 204 after my class today because I need it.
yeah, because like it's just so like it's just so healing. Like it brings you so much joy. And to just even like watch them eat or cook or play games or make music or like play foot volleyball, it's just so much fun, and it brightens up my day and makes me so happy. It's crazy.
My
It's
heart.
crazy. It's crazy. I love the foot volleyball in
Freaking
the
foot
rain.
volleyball. Yeah.
Like, God, they look it's so good. Them watching the Olympics is just like top tier level.
Jimin hugging
Oh,
Namjoon.
they look so small. June looks so small in Jimin's arms. I can't. It's so cute.
Just the way that he hugged him.
It's just like the nape of the neck. Like I can't. I
Yeah.
can't.
He had like his hand on the back of his head. It's
Yeah.
just like so business relationship.
Yeah, their business relationship. So obvious. And then like painting or like having like a day to themselves, just like painting in the rain, and I don't know. It was so nice. The rain was just so like soothing. I also love like Yoongi sitting at the trailer enjoying the rain, and then it's interrupted by June just like by him just like yelling.
June had to take revenge for that one time he was reading and then JK was singing Dynamite.
Oh man, like their chaotic energy is a lot, but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were talking about like them on the Olympics, like cheering, the archery and the women's
Yeah.
volleyball. And it's so nice. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
they're just so I don't know how to explain it. Like
I mean, I completely understand because like I'm not that way like mostly with the like Summer Olympics, but like the Winter Olympics, like watch out.
yeah, I didn't watch actually the Summer Olympics this year like at all.
I'm ready for the winter ones. Should be 2022.
Should be.
So I'm ready and I'm excited. Let's go, Team Canada, yo.
Woo.
Winter Olympics is our shit because Canada.
Canada. We you know, we're in snow.
Like most of the year.
Most of the year, yeah. What else happened this week? We also got a new remix of My Universe.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it's hype. It's hype.
Yeah.
It gets me excited. Like
I mean, we kind of needed it.
we needed some hype for this week, to be honest.
Yeah.
Needed some straight hypeness.
Hype.
I love it. I actually have never listened to any of Galantis. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
He's like that's like the remix collab was with Galantis, and I haven't heard any of his remixes or original music before, like ever. So I was kind of surprised when I was like, oh, we're doing a remix. Okay. Another remix. That's perfect. But yeah, it's very like high energy, high power. The rap section of the new remix is crazy. Like actually crazy. It's
I haven't
wild.
listened to it yet. I was too engrossed in yours.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. But yeah. It was a good remix. I enjoyed it a lot.
Is that the end of our? I think it is.
I think it is. Well, that's gonna be exciting. Only let's see here, 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
3 more weeks and we will be at concert.
Shall we do artist shout out?
Let's do it.
So my artist this week is Glass RTZ _ on Instagram. Ooh. I just like stumbled into the art one day and like the falling
Let me take a look here.
like the falling like kind of like cover, but Jake, it's amazing. I'm just looking at it right now. I'm just like amazed. It's so good.
Wow.
Isn't it so good?
Oh, and they're Canadian.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god.
Isn't it amazing?
Yes.
And like just their like they did the fake love to like the ending with Jin and JK from the concert.
Wow.
It's like
Wow.
their art is fucking amazing. I am in awe.
I love it. My artist this week is Blue Boy Pins. And they have the cutest.
Like, oh my
god. Yeah, it's so cute.
That's like right up my alley with like the chibi.
Yeah. It's just it's so cute. Their little animations, it kills me. It's so cute. I love it. It's just like yeah, it made me like so happy that I had to include this week because it's just so freaking cute.
My heart.
Yeah. So
can we skip memes this week?
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't think I have any anyway.
I have some, but like I don't have enough.
Yeah.
And it's kind of not the day, fam.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's go for songs of the week then.
Well, I mean, my non-BTS song, obviously, is Yours by Jin.
Had to be. Yeah.
Had to be. And my BTS song this week is Best of Me, because that song just, it makes me so like happy. I kind of hope that they perform that one live. I
want to so bad.
I would love to see that live.
Please.
Yeah. That's why.
My BTS song, well, my songs were chosen before I got news this morning, but my BTS song is Say.
Yeah. We connect to 7G.
Exactly. And my non-BTS song is a bit of like a meme, like a meme song. So it's called Too Much Volcano by Abroad in Japan, Anime Man, and Natsuki. So basically, just to give some context, this song was written and produced in about 6 hours. They basically had a challenge to rap about their day. And so this is what came out of it, because like that day they hiked and went and visited the biggest active volcano in Japan. And so that's why it's called Too Much Volcano.
That's really funny.
It's a very catchy song too, but it's like very memey. Some people will call it cringy, but it's a pick me up, you know?
Yeah. I feel like, you know, there's lots of songs that are like cringy or like, you know, they're guilty pleasures. I don't think I believe in any of that crap. It's like if you enjoy it, then you enjoy it.
I'll send you the music video and I'm sure you can love it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this marks the end of this episode. Probably gonna like a few announcements. Season 1 of the Army Think Tank podcast is gonna end. We still have like 5 episodes before the end of the year, because we're gonna take a break for the holidays and then come back strong in January.
You betcha.
When that happens. We have a couple surprises when that happens. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be really excited about it. But it's like nothing big. We're just like not gonna be there for a couple of weeks, so we can spend time with like our families and just like relax, because like Jess really needs because she's a working woman.
I work all the time. But you guys will get like a year-end recap. That'll be a video that I'll work on during that break. So you're not going to be missing any content because I'll still make stuff.
Mm-hmm. You're just not going to get your weekly podcast.
Yeah. For like 2 weeks and then we'll be back.
Yeah. We won't be back. We won't be back. We won't be gone for too long. Like,
no.
Back, boy.
Not too long. Plus, there's like a ton of other content in between all our podcasts that we need to make. So
yeah, true.
And we have all our vlogs and stuff from LA. So
we're gonna have that. We still have to actually do a day in the life because the last one failed.
Oh yeah.
Like a holiday one could be fun.
Yeah.
We could do that.
We could do that.
But yeah, otherwise, until then, for the next 5 weeks, well, 6 including this one, numbers,
math, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a new podcast coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday, as usual, at 3 p.m. EST. You can also listen to us on the go on any app that you can listen to podcasts on the go.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can also find us on our socials at Army Think Tank or at Army Think Tank Podcast. And as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. Have a good week, you guys, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye!
Bye! I'm also waving, but you can't see.
Bye!